Hello, I'm Andrea Lyons with the Association of Fundraising Professionals, and we are celebrating diversity and development in observance of Black History Month. And of course, we've had a featured fundraiser every week throughout the month. And today we have Shadrina Booker, who is the development director for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Chattanooga. She's also doing their marketing. So Shadrina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, this is a pleasure. And it's great to finally get to meet you. Tell us a little bit about your work with Big Brothers Big Sisters. You're also a fundraiser, but you've also got that marketing element as well.
Absolutely. So that makes it a little different,
Yeah,
but it's great to have the ability to bring everything together. So the design aspects of all of our campaigns from beginning to end. So I really enjoy being able to design all of our brochures and all of our yard signs that you see or billboards that you may see out. So just being able to share who we are with a really clean, great look.
absolutely. And that ties it all together with the fundraising aspect as well, to be able to
Absolutely.
tell the full story.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So tell us, what was it that drew you into the profession of fundraising? Did it kind of happen organically? Was it something you've been attracted to?
Yeah, so I love relationship building. And so for about 5 years prior to going into development, I actually worked in HR and operations.
Okay.
And I did have the ability to, of course, build relationships with employees in a different element. But development came up as an opportunity, and it just kind of happened for me. And so I really just love being able to cultivate relationships with all of our stakeholders. So specific to our agency, our bigs, our littles, through everything from social media to being a part of our recruitment committee, but also, of course, all of our donors and supporters. So being able to really, bring them in and grow those relationships to hopefully get them to donate a lot of money to us.
Absolutely. And I think that it's great that how it just happens. I don't think a lot of people intend to go into fundraising,
Right.
but because of the skills that they've built, they find that it's a good fit. So I think that's
Absolutely.
great. Now, as a person of color, what new perspectives do you think that you bring to the fundraising profession?
Yeah, so I am actually of Afro-Latina descent. And so it's a huge benefit for me to be bilingual. So I'm able to, speak to some of our bigs and littles and families and even donors in Spanish if necessary, and be able to translate those materials
That's
in
awesome.
Spanish as well. And I really would love just to be a part of that representation, that young people of color can be in leadership and development roles similar to mine.
Absolutely. And that's a very great point. And people need to see that level of diversity throughout the
Absolutely.
professions. So I think that's a really good point to bring out as well. As a fundraiser, tell us about one lesson that you've learned or an aha moment that really that you're pretty sure will carry you through your life, that this is one thing I've learned that I've got to do and stick to.
Absolutely. I think that just showing appreciation all year round for donors and supporters, not just when you need them to participate in a campaign or
Sure.
donate to a special event. It's not enough to just send a letter. And just so really thanking them throughout the year, and really showing them that they are a part of your work. So that would be the one thing I, that I bring with my daily work every day.
Sure. And like you said, building those relationships is key. And that's just another layer to that. So I think that's a great point to bring out. So as a member of AFP, tell us a little bit about some of the things that have benefited you since you've joined the organization.
Yeah, so I am a brand new member.
Okay.
I'm grateful to have an organization that really encourages professional development. And so it was really important for me to join and to be able to network with seasoned fundraising colleagues that have really great best practices to share. I love going onto the forums and seeing things that maybe have gone well and maybe things that have not gone well, and reading into those tips, and even participating and getting some feedback just from some other colleagues. So the networking aspect is just huge and very beneficial to me.
Awesome. Well, this has been wonderful to be able to get different perspectives from different fundraisers, and they're all in different places in their journey. So thank you so much, Shadrina Booker, for joining us today. Again, she is a development director and director of development and marketing for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Chattanooga. And we really appreciate your time today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, and thank you. And this concludes our segment on celebrating diversity in development for AFP. I'm Andrea Lyons for the Southeastern Tennessee chapter. Thanks for joining us.